Maniacs, welcome back to the channel, your local bedhead here. So we're going to be diving into a different type of topic, still revolved around some drama, but this is a video with police body cam footage. Jack Doherty, which if you've heard that name, I'm sure you have, Jack Doherty, he was one of those content creators, one of those guys, kids, because that's how I view him as a kid. I don't really care how old he is. The guy acts like a complete, utter child. Has made content going around pretty much starting fights, letting his bodyguards do the fighting for him while he hides behind them, literally walking up, shoving even fathers in front of their kids, and then expecting his bodyguards to then get in the middle between them. I mean, he made literally a living doing this, a career. He is pretty damn wealthy from just being an utter asshole. Well, he was arrested recently, and it's not looking good. It looks like drug charges this time. We're going to go ahead, read the article, dive into the police body cam footage. I'll give you guys my thoughts. As you can tell, not a fan of this guy. Not a fan. This is exactly what I do not like in certain content creators. The people that just make they make everybody's lives miserable around them. Strangers, people they haven't even met before. Miserable. Simply all for publicity. Try to pick fights with people, driving down highways going 100 miles per hour, freeways going 100 miles per hour, putting everybody's lives at risk just for the sake of content. Jack Doherty is at the top of the list of people I just cannot stand. Still has a face on these platforms. I can't stand it. The guy definitely, this is no surprise. It was only a matter of time before the guy was going to face some criminal charges at some point for being just outright stupid. So let's go ahead and take a look, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. And before we get started, we have another ghost energy that I'm going to give a shot, and this is Strawbango. I think this is the strawberry mango flavor that they have. So the last one I had was the sour pink lemonade, and at first I really did enjoy it, but the more I drank it, the more I started to not like the aftertaste. It was more of like a medicine-esque flavor with the aftertaste. So pink lemonade, it went from like the first sip, I thought it was delicious, but then the more I drank it, I would say that it went from like a B plus down to like a C plus. So it wasn't my favorite. But I'm curious to try more. So Strawbango, let's go ahead and do it. Again, they're not sponsoring. I'm just giving my experience. I'm just going to let you guys see my experiences with Strawbango here. I'm not going to judge it right away. I'm going to let it simmer in my mouth a little bit, you know. Let my tongue do the thinking for me. I definitely taste the mango. Not so much strawberry, but the mango's there. This one doesn't have an aftertaste like the sour pink lemonade. Yeah, there's no aftertaste. I think I can fuck around with this one more than the sour pink lemonade. So far, so good. Anyways, back to the asshole. As you can see, YouTuber Jack Doherty faces Doherty. I'm just going to call him Doherty. Jack Doherty faces drug charges after arrest in Miami Beach. All right, there he is. Not looking too thrilled that he's busted. And if I were his parents, I would be genuinely just ashamed. I'd be just embarrassed. I saw the episode of Dr. Phil that he was on. Absolute menace, the way he talked. Absolute menace. YouTuber Jack Doherty faced drug charges on Saturday in Miami-Dade County after police officers arrested him in Miami Beach, record shows. Police officers arrested Doherty, 22 years old, by the way. Yeah, 22 years old. Shortly after 3:10 a.m. at the 700 block of Washington Avenue in South Beach's Entertainment District, record show. According to MBPD, Doherty of Plantation was in the middle of the road with his phone when he ignored police officers' commands. There's a good reason to get already arrested right there. You're ignoring the police officers. That's great. To get out of the way and said, once I'm done with this bet. This is my problem with Jack Doherty. He thinks himself so highly because he's in front of a camera and millions of people watch him. He thinks because he has an audience, this puts him above everybody. Because he makes a good amount of money, this puts him above everybody. And I'm very, very happy that the law did not let it slide, because they should never let shit like this slide. Ignoring an officer's request to get the fuck out of the road. Nope. Not until after my bet. Dick. Yep. Miami-Dade correctional deputies booked Doherty shortly after 8:45 a.m. on Saturday in the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center. Records show Doherty faced a felony charge of possession of controlled substance and the 2 misdemeanor charges: possession of 20 grams or less of marijuana and resisting arrest without violence. County court. Well, that's good. He didn't try to fight the fucking police. That's good. Okay, let's take a look.
I got him. Hey, yo, you don't want to go neither. Back up. I'm just saying I got it. Back up. Don't worry about it. Back up. Yo, back up. Yo. Where you going? You back up?
The fact that he's still trying to text people on his phone while being arrested, like, unbelievable, man. Like, unbelievable. That's fucking crazy to me that you're still trying to text people while literally being handcuffed. And you're smiling to your buddy like, yeah, this is really happening, guys. Oh, yeah. I can't believe this is happening. You ignored the fucking officers. What did you expect was going to happen?
Chill. Go to the sidewalk now. Go to the sidewalk now. You want to go with him? You're funny.
You want to be fucking funny.
Go to the sidewalk now.
You want to be funny. You say to get on the street, go on the fucking street. I know who the fuck you think you are, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This cop is not having it. He thinks you think you're pretty fucking funny, don't you? Who the fuck do you think you are?
No, you're fucking not. He was trying after I fucking.
What'd he say to him? Hold on.
Who the fuck are you? You, bro.
Why are you not letting me rewind it?
Trying to walk up the street.
Doesn't matter, bro. All you had to do was get in the fucking sidewalk. That's it. And you want to be fucking funny. That's it, bro.
Yep, not playing it.
Free JD. Free JD.
His friends, free JD. Free JD. Dude, guys, get a real job. Get a real fucking job. Stop relying on this asshole to pay you. Like, why the fuck would you want to surround yourself with a guy who acts like this? It blows my fucking mind that you would ever want to associate yourself with someone this menacing. Makes no sense to me. The only thing I can think of is that he's paying you good. Maybe you are his friends. Maybe you see a different side to him. Maybe you're all about like, you know, he's doing what he has to do to make a living. Whatever. But to me, I couldn't back someone like this. I seriously could not. Look at that. The nonchalant, like, just grab his phone and keep texting somebody. I can't stand this guy, man. I can't stand this guy.
Yo, back up. Yo. Where you going?
Even the cop walks up with his hand like, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude?
Chill. Go to the sidewalk now. Go to the sidewalk now. You want to go with him? You're funny.
You want to be fucking funny.
Go to the sidewalk now.
You want to be funny. You say to get on the street, go on the fucking street. I know who the fuck you think you are, bro. No, you're fucking not. He was trying after I fucking do this. Who the fuck are you, bro?
Wow, this cop was not having it, man. He was just absolutely stunned. He was stunned by the stupidity that Jack was presenting to just ignore. Unbelievable. I wonder what the comments are saying. Oh, they're all happy. Of course they are. Nah, that's good. That's kind of true, though, too. Like, he's probably hoping this goes viral. This shit right here, people like this, you know what the law should start doing for people like this? People who just think they're above everybody else, and they just completely don't give a shit. Even if they're breaking the law, they don't give a shit. They're rich or they're famous anyway, so they're going to get away with it anyways. He probably already thinks, I'm going to get bailed out anyways. What the fuck? Not a big deal. In my opinion, these people should not even be allowed to fucking film anymore. Like, if they shouldn't even be on the internet. So, like, if there was like an actual law that was like, you know, you are no longer allowed to post videos on this certain website. You're no longer allowed to post videos on social media in general. If I find out that you posted one fucking bit of content, back in jail. Especially if they keep doing shit like this. Like to me, I don't really care what you post. I don't care what you talk about. But if you're like posting shit like this consistently and still getting busted by the law, still getting told not to do it, and you consistently do it, I mean, there has to be some sort of consequence here, right? There has to be some sort of like, no, enough's enough. This cannot continue. You're an absolute pest, and to ignore the law outright when they're asking you to do something because you're filming a video. Fuck you. Even in his mindset, he's probably thinking, this is not a big deal. I'm going to get out later on today for this. They're not going to be able to get me. The fact that they're charging him with drugs, though, I'm not sure what that could entail. I'm not sure where this is located. I think he said, yeah, Florida Beach. Okay, so record show, possession of controlled substance and 2 misdemeanor charges. 2 misdemeanor possession of 20 grams or less of marijuana. 20 grams. And how much was this? Possession of 20 grams or less of cannabis or marijuana is a first-degree or second-degree misdemeanor. A first-degree misdemeanor is punishable by 1 year in jail, so he could get 1 year in jail and a fine up to $1,000. Potentially. Something tells me he's going to get out of it. Something tells me he's just going to get out of it because that's just the way I feel like everything goes all the time. However, should he get it? Yeah, he should. Please, something happened to this jackass that will actually teach him some fucking decency. His buddies rely on him too much too. Did you see the way they were responding? Free JD, even knowing they're completely aware the dumbass broke the law. So, yeah, that's basically it. That cop, man, good on him. Good on him. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these cops even know who this guy is. They probably do. And they're probably not playing. They're probably trying to put down their foot. Because there's so many cocky content creators that will pull this shit and act like they can get away with anything. And I'm glad that this fucking officer was not having it. He was like, I don't give a fuck who you are. You're stupid. Much respect to that cop for putting his foot down. Because there's a lot of cops that would just sit there keeping their mouth shut, just arresting him, and then he gets out the next day. This guy's trying to make it a point that, no, you are, who the fuck do you think you are? Good on him. Good on him. Not much his bodyguard could do in that moment, right? That face right there.
No. I got him. Hey, yo.
What? Did that? Oh my God, I just noticed this. The bodyguard is trying to put his hands in between the officer and Jack Doherty. Oh my God. You're not trying to stop the law from doing their job. Like, whoa. No. The second, I'm sorry, even if it was my best friend, the second a police officer starts putting his hand and grabbing my friend because I am aware that he broke the law, that's it. I'm not going to be putting myself in between them. That's crazy that the bodyguard actually attempted that.
I don't want to go neither. Back up. I'm just saying I got him. Back up. Don't worry about it.
He's like, I got him. No, you don't. We got him. Jackass is breaking the law. Handcuffs. Get out of here.
Back up. Chill.
Like he's actually trying to argue with them. Like, oh no. Dude, he's breaking the law. I can't believe the bodyguard actually attempted to stop that. That is kind of funny.
Go to the sidewalk now. Go to the sidewalk now. You want to go with him?
You want to be fucking funny.
Go to the sidewalk now.
You want to be funny. You're trying to get on the street, go on the fucking street. I know who the fuck you think you are, bro. No, you're fucking not. Like, after I fucking do this, who the fuck are you, bro?
I was trying to walk up the street.
Doesn't matter, bro. All you had to do was get in the fucking sidewalk. That's it.
Yeah, he would have avoided all of that. He would have avoided all of that if he actually just listened. And people make a good point. He's probably not going to learn nothing from this. He's probably just going to go back and doing the same bullshit he's been doing since the beginning. Throw the book at him. Just say, nope, not this time. Not this time. Anyways, that was the Jack Doherty update. He's arrested. He's being charged with misdemeanor, possession of marijuana, illegal substances. Probably will not take any serious action against him. He'll probably get away with it. Probably go back to doing what he's been doing. Because that's just how this all works. If anything does happen, though, I will be sure to update you guys. So, let me know what you think in the comments section. What do you think of Jack Doherty? And what other content creators do you think deserve kind of the same treatment when they act like this? Let me know. All right, I'll see you all in the next one. Do take care.
Throwing down